Show me squat. Right, okay. Come back. Again, what's the problem with that? Nothing really. Two questions. Okay. Well, most people when they do squats, they'll try and do it like that. They'll sit there, hip width apart, okay, and they'll go back here. They get to a point where they can't go any further. So how I teach squats, is how I want to talk. Everybody do this. Okay, feet, hip width, slightly further apart. Put your hand on your knees. Okay, now, I want you to push down, bear down. Now, stay there, stop. What's the problem with that? Come in.
The pressure goes down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Not over the toe.
So he's not supporting that. If I want to bear down, if I was to say to somebody like stand on these, yes, I need to have my knee over my ankles. Yeah? You see that? That's what I want. Okay? What I do, if you've got anybody with knee pathology, any kind of knee problems, yeah? Okay? In your class, right? This will limit him because it's got limited flexion. You see that? So, how you start your squats, okay? Everybody, when you get your novices and you guys in, okay? Everybody do this, okay? Press down, press down, press down, press down. Okay? What they're going to find is, if they keep really pushing down really hard, they're going to put this kind of a point where this is bad. They're going to find a point where they can balance, okay? You see that? Where they can actually bear that weight. So your skeletal alignment is correct. You bear that weight, yes?
I can't do anything with this hand.
No. Bring your legs in. Stop. Stay there. Stay there.
You're bad man, Dan.
You feel that? That's what you want. Put weight on that and support it. Okay? That's why we're in the shorts, guys, yeah? So you can see that.
We can't have a really wide stance here, right?
You can. As wide as you want.
But then you need to turn your toes out so that thing happens.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. No, I'm just saying that if your toes are pointing that way,
The toes go out the direction your knees point. If my knees pointing that direction, I just put my foot in, it just feels awkward. People talk about should your feet be pronated out here. It depends which way your knees pointing. The reason why we want to do a squat like this, guys, okay, it uses more musculature. It uses your glutes, it uses your hamstrings, as well as your quadriceps, yes? And it turns your adductors. This, Hindu squats and stuff, sissy squats, we used to call it the bodybuilding thing, right, emphasizing your quadriceps. We don't want to do isolation exercises. We want to train our bodies as many muscles as we possibly can with one exercise. Does that make sense? Okay, so you've got this. Here we now. Find that balance point. Push down, like you can bear weight on it. As if somebody's standing on your thighs here. You can bear weight on it, yeah? You've seen the hacker, right? From there, okay, you are going to sit back, almost like you're going to fall backwards. Yes? Knees on out, right? Can you see that, guys? Can you see that line? There's an imaginary line. So you need to, okay. Okay, so your problem is, your adductors aren't flexible enough, you're not getting your knee there, right? So you narrow your stance a bit. Okay, right. From there, sit your ass back. Back, okay? Take your hand, feel just your hamstring, touch your hamstring. You feel your hamstring engaging. Okay? Yes? If you were to just go up like this, put your hand back there, you feel your hamstring and glutes not engaged, yes? So you sit back, okay? There's a second cue, you sit back. Chest forward, not up. You tell people with chest up, what they do is this. They go to hyperextension. Yeah? You want to keep your rib and your hip lined up. Okay? Right? So, this is your start position. Okay? Hips back. Okay? Now, you get people who don't go back here. You get some people who can only go back here. That's fine. Through practice, they will get deeper. Do not try to force them to go deeper. Okay? They need to put their hands at balance. That's fine. That's your bottom of your squat position. Come up. Down, yeah, that's a squat. That's basically how you want to squat. Sit back, chest forward. Easy? Things you really got to be careful of. Especially with women who've got wider hips, feet must go in. Yeah? Okay? Yeah? What they will do is, Don't squat like this. Very, 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 very bad. That's what you really want to be careful of, right? Okay? Because when they put a lot of weight, force through that, repeat, they're going to wear this a bit out of their knee. Hence the knee dislocation. Okay? That's what you've got to be careful of. Okay? If you get somebody who can't squat properly, how many of you do tuck jumps as part of your warm-up? Knees to chest? Well, if you've got somebody who can't squat like this, what's going to happen every time they jump down? And if you jump a really high height, you're almost going twice the body weight. I see it all the time. Let's start a warm-up with burpees. Really? You want to start a warm-up with burpees? It's like quite an advanced exercise. If they can't squat with this alignment, they should be doing burpees. Definitely should be doing burpees in the chest. Right? Okay? So looking at the bottom, you want something called the tripod foot. Look at your foot. Find the widest point. Here, look at your foot. Find the widest point. You can't advance. Find the widest point. And look at your centre of your heel there. It's a tripod shape, right? So when you're looking at somebody, people doing this will mean the knees will turn. Okay? Pronation, supination, yeah? Okay? So when you're squatting here, this is why we start with this, guys. Because this sets up a solid platform. Most important aspect. Okay? Then you squat back. Right, now, the lumbar region. We want it to remain neutral. Everybody understands that, yes? Yeah? Okay? We don't want it to be flexion. However, we don't have to be too picky about that, because we're not doing it under load. We're not squatting weights, right? So if somebody's got a little bit of go here, and they've got a little bit of flexion at the bottom, it's not the end of the world. It's not the most important aspect. So how do you cue that? You cue it by just saying, yeah? It's next to impossible to flex here and keep your chest forward. See that? So when you go to somebody, do squat, you got this lined up, sit back, chest forward. That's all the cues you need for this. Yes? The thing you've got to be careful of is that. Okay? Make sure that they're doing that. Anything else is kind of done. Any questions? No? Easy? Yeah? This will be done after you've done your running around, you know, you've done your whatever, carry goes and that kind of stuff, yeah? That makes sense? Okay? Always start with low body exercises first. This works. Musculature. Works part of your warm-up. It also works on your mobility. Okay? When you're doing this, you're exercising your ankles, your knees and your hips. Okay? That makes sense? Forward. Now, what is called that? Yeah? Yeah. Now, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to happen suddenly, oh my god, my knee's going to break. But repeated practice of that is just not good biomechanics.
So your lower leg should be over the heel, right?
Like that. Yeah? Put your knee here.
There.
Yeah? Okay? And there, look.
There.
Okay, so limited flexion. Yeah, you understand what I mean by knee flexion, this? Okay, it's not an end of the world, but it puts a lot of pressure on the patella and the patella tendon. Which is not necessary for what we want. Okay? Let's move this on. Lunges. Let's try the lunges. Okay, so he's not done the classic step, he's going for the way lunge. Okay, so they go short. Okay, let's do this. That's a knee flexion. Okay. Lunges, by the way, is an exercise you do. Okay. The deceleration is for a lot of people, bad for their knees. So you see a novice training, every time you do this, they shouldn't be doing this exercise. Yes? Okay? You understand? Eccentric. We do that, the accelerator puts a lot more force for the knee. If they can't do that, reverse lunge. If they can't do that, it's squat. If they can't do that, so same idea, guys. Yeah? The key points. Okay? Limited knee flexion here. Right? Lean forward slightly, engaging on the glutes. Try it. Rear knee touches. Go back. Yeah, try it. Okay, too narrow, too short. Okay, look, this is what you're going to feel. You have knee problems. Can it better? Deeper is better. Okay? You see that? And what that does, this sets it up. That's why we got the lunge, by the way. It sets it up for our footwork, for our leg work, etc. Yeah? Okay? Lumbar region neutral. Yes.
You actually
Bend at your hips. Still neutral back, right? Straight back is a misnomer, right? Okay? Bend at your hips, here. Bend at your hips like this. It'll engage your glutes and it'll engage your hamstrings. This is not just a quad exercise. Okay? This is, again, more muscles. Let's move it on quickly. Show me a plank, somebody. Plank. Okay, so what is the resistance here? What is he resisting here, right? This is a static exercise. What is the resistance?
Gravity on his centre.
Yeah, so who's resisting extension, right? Go with it. Who's resisting extension? Okay? His abs are engaged to resist extension. So it's really simple, guys. When you see people doing plank, right? That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. First and foremost, this is important. I do planks before I do push-ups with people, right? Okay, here. Do it to you. Okay, chest up. You see your rib flare. You feel your rib flare. Okay? When your rib flare, there's a separation between that and your hip, right? Your core, or a better term, abdominal muscles are not optimal. What you want is this. Okay? Slightly crunched. Now, this line of separation between that is there. Right? When you do the boxing thing, right? I'm talking about it on the day, right? Here, that's what you want, okay? So when you tell people, get a crunch, what you say is, get into the plank, blah, 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 line up. And what I say to them is, look, resist, pull your hip to your ribs to your hips, like this, and resist that movement. Okay? Engage your glutes, okay? What you're looking for is make sure you're not sagging. Okay? Push-ups. Okay, look in, do push-ups. Okay, look in, right? What we're looking for is not this. The most important aspect, obviously, is this, right? We're not doing this. Okay, or they're not doing this. Okay? But the second thing we're looking for is have your elbows down here, not up here. It isolates a shoulder exercise, I want it down here. Okay? Like an arrow. Yeah, abduct about 45 degrees, okay? At the top, full range of push-ups, guys, at the top. Okay? Here. Make sure they fully extend so the shoulder blades separate. Okay? You want to work your scapula. So people will do push-ups like this. The scapula is the full range of movements. Here, you see my shoulder blades separating. That's what we want. Okay? That improves shoulder health. Okay? Works the serratus anterior, which stabilizes your shoulder. Alright? Okay? Does that make sense? If you've got people who cannot do push-ups, stop doing push-ups as punishment, guys. They just do crap push-ups, yeah? Do something else. Okay? Maybe go sit in dead pose or something, yes? Alright? Okay? If you've got somebody who cannot do push-ups, do box push-ups with them. Right? So the progression is simple, right? Box push-ups, exactly the same as before, yeah? Here. Full extension. If they can do that, the progression will be this. Go up here and lower it. Okay? Do not do crap push-ups. If you see somebody doing hyperextension, I see it all the time, by the way, on the mat here. Okay? Actually, see your push-ups. Everybody.
I can't really find it yet. I'm working on it.
So look, what's wrong with that? Guys, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Hyperextension and he's not going up. Yeah, he's not separating shoulder blades. Okay? Fully separate. Don't keep going up to it. Okay, what's the problem with this one? What's the problem with this one? No, but it's too wide. Okay. And up. Okay? So you're going to say something to people and then you're going to demonstrate something completely different. We've never done that, right? That happens, yes? Okay? Any questions so far, guys?
You mentioned with the press-ups, the arm position. Is that a completely different exercise? That just something you should?
No, it's not a completely exercise, but what it does is it emphasises the shoulders. Now, we don't want to do an isolation exercise. We haven't got time. We want to emphasise this plane of movement, right? And personally, this is more ergonomical. Yeah, you're less likely to injure your shoulder doing it. Think about it. The more your elbow comes out away from that, yeah. Those of you who are groundwork aficionados know that this is problematic, right? Yes? Okay? Shoulder's vulnerable. Here, I pack my shoulder in, right? And what are the most, people get injured in jiu-jitsu, most, what, in joints, right? Okay? So you don't want to put your joints at extra risk, yeah? By doing, you know, niche exercises. Does that make sense? For example, this squat, hinge squats, yeah, emphasize your quadriceps. It's a great exercise if you need to take it. It ain't great for what we want to do, right? We just want to strengthen everything around it, right? We haven't got time to spend ages doing strength conditioning. Does that make sense? Okay. Any questions so far? Programming, guys. You don't have to do a lot, please. Whatever you do, running around, warm up, and that kind of stuff, yeah. At the end of it, you just go, okay, look, I'm gonna set a figure. Right, look at everybody else and go, okay, we'll do 10 push-ups. 10 good push-ups is better than 20 crap push-ups. Does that make sense? As long as they're frequently done, right? If you do them every session, then you're going to get an effect. Yeah? Does that make sense? Okay, anybody got any questions? Okay.
What about tempo training? If you do like 30 seconds of press-ups, 15
If you do
seconds
tempo training, right? The issue with tempo training, right? Two things. It's for elite athletes, we're not. Right? Okay? Nobody here, well, maybe one of you two knows really like what's like 100% balls to the wall. Right? Most people do 80-90%, right? That's what blunt about it, right? And he did it on cycling. He didn't do it on push-ups, right? Yeah? He did it with elite Kirin cyclists in that drill, yeah? Okay? If you're going to do tempo push-up, we use it as a kind of like a spirit check. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, do you have the balls for it, right? Well, do you know triple extension? Okay. So, how I teach, instead of doing like, I just do little burpees. I love burpees, but most people hurt the back. Do this. Up, here. This. Unless you do like sprawls and stuff, eventually your back is going to go. So we start doing triple extension, which is this. Yeah? No take off. Yeah, it's here. It's like you're going to do a jump. Come up, go back. You can do this fast, yeah, and you can do it reasonably safe. There's no high impact. So if you are going to do Tabatas, find a drill that you go, okay, there's limited. For most of us, the reason why people get back is the lower back moves too much when they're doing exercise. The joints aren't efficient. So how many people have seen doing like squat thrust? And the only way you can do it is like this. Yeah, because they haven't got the hip flexibility, right? Or they're doing like this. Yeah, because they haven't got the hip flexibility, so they use the lower back. We don't want them using it in really broad terms. Okay? Think of this way. You want a lot of mobility in your ankles. Yeah, you want a lot, you know, you want mobility in your knees, but not less than lateral rotational movement. Knee dislocates. You want a shed load of mobility in your hips, as much as you can possibly get. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Okay, but most people won't do it because we sit in, you know, we like sit in desks and stuff like that. You want this to be like a corset. You want this to be like a corset. Does that make sense? Yeah. This to be as stable as you possibly can. Right? Okay.
best exercises for mobility in hips.
Here, remember now? I'm doing it, you're doing it. Actually, okay. You know, gain fond exercise, don't you?
William Morley, Dave Wilson, and Nick Hughes. Where are you?
Go on then. I'm doing it, you're doing it. Alright, now, look. Classic, see, look, what's he doing? Yeah? So, really what you want to find is, you're going to do it like this.
Okay, and you?
Please put your hips straight and try and wiggle your...
So you know who you are.
So this has to be still. Yeah, there you go. So she has no, well, very poor. Now what she's going to want to do, if you bigger range of movements, goes what big as you can. You see this move there, look, you see that? You want that to be still. Right? Okay. Tons of hip movements. Okay, come up. That's the thing you're going to find for most of your students, probably most of you. You're going to have poor thoracic extension and rotation. Yeah? So, stand up straight. Oily, stand up straight. Okay? Stand up straight. Okay? Yeah? Now stand up straight. Alright. Stand up straight. Alright? Yeah? See? Look, how many of you stand up straight? How most of you are standing up straight is by extending your lower back, you're going to hyperextension. Okay? Yeah, because your thoracic extension is poor. Okay? Do this. Okay? Thoracic extension, thoracic rotation is poor in most people. It's with the desk jockeys. Yeah? Because your thoracic from here to here.
Backwards again.
Okay? Yeah? Is where you're meant to get 70% of your mobility on your back. Right? Okay? 30-40% up here in cervical spine. Something ridiculously low, like 20-30%. Okay? So, try this exercise here. Keep this in there. Turn to look. Just turn look behind you. See how far you can look behind you. Elbows turn. Come back. Now look. Do that again. Now do it. Okay? Can you feel a difference? Yeah? Where were you doing? Go again. Other side. Yeah? Okay? We're slightly digressing. There's a lot of stuff going on here, right? I reckon you should go and do some research. One last thing. Abdominal exercise. How many of you do sit-ups? Go on then, show me. How you sit up? Box down and sit up.
The sort we would give our clubs to do.
Go on then. That's not a sit-up, it's a crunch, but let's go.
That's what I would get the club to do.
Okay, so, listen, that's the reason why. Okay. Sit-ups, crunch abs, only work from 0 to 20%. So from here, curve right up, no, don't even jerk, curve right up, right there. That's your abs working, right? Now, you can feel that, yeah? Anybody else want to feel that? Now your psoas and your hip flexors, your muscles along here. That's why you find it easier when you attach your legs. And your abs work as stabilizers. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to work your hip flexors, by all means do that. If you want to work this, if you just want to work abdominal flexors here, this is all you need. Just this. Okay, and then Stuart McGill's work about lower back problems, etc., is like that, and really cranking their spine. You want to move the muscles. You don't want to move your spine doing this all the time. It's bad for it. It's like, imagine like a paper clip doing this, eventually it cracks. So if you just work abs, this. Okay? But what does this not work? Well, it does work your lower abs, but if you want to do leg raises, keep that, you can do all that kind of stuff. But this is all about movement. What else does muscle do for you? What's the primary function of your core? You get a skeleton, right? Yeah, you collapse, right? Okay? In your plank, in your sit-up, in your plank, in your push-up, in your squats, you're working your core, you're working stable. Yeah. We do an exercise called the patella press, which means we're going to do the belt by stabilizing, right? So if you're going to miss out one exercise, it would be massive back flexion. Yes? Okay? Another thing is, don't just show what it is. If you do this and you do it properly, come over here. Right now. Okay, so you can do a crunch. Okay? No, there. So you're using this to come up. Put your leg up. Okay. Just bring them out, using this, control this. Just draw that. There. Now hold really hard there and go back. Again. Hard there. Back. How many of those do you need to do? Not a lot. Not a lot. Right? So if you're one of those guys that are banging out 1,000, you probably do that wrong, right? Okay, and all you're going to do is just do this with your neck and get that forward neck posture, Mr. Burns. Okay, we don't want that, right? So this is less, this is easier to do. Does that make sense? Yep. If you're going to work lateral obliques and stuff like that, yes, great, that's fine. Yeah, you understand that, you're doing that a lot, so it is useful. When you do tight sheet, you're working your obliques anyway. If you do not, you don't have punches, that's a different kind of thing. But you get the idea, so you work them, won't work those anymore really. Right? The pallet press is the one where you stabilise, then with the belt, remember that? It's on the thing, and
Just to hold the
right? Resist movement. Yeah? That's the kind of thing you really want to focus on. Because what it will do, it'll improve posture. If you do a lot of crunches, by the way, so your abdomen like this, you're going to look like this. Backward. Yeah? Then you can't, because your thoracic extension is poor. So you do this, you do a rib flare, and then everything just goes to pot. Right? Any questions?
There was a time a while back when I remember seeing demonstrated the dorsal raises, so arching your back and doing the same with your legs. Is there a place for that?
There is a place for that, but only if you can do it correctly. If you do it like this, which most people do, some kind of flapping seal, no. The dorsal raise, if you want to call it that, is this. Okay, it's a really small movement, guys. Okay, I'm really focusing on these muscles here. The other option, in my opinion, if you want to do that, is just this. Blue. Front of kicks. Because it works that posterior chain. But understand something, the reason why we're doing the squat is it works that. It works your erector spinae. Well, it's called, and your QL, to stabilise you. Your abs, stabilise you. Do you understand? What we're looking for is the most bang for our bucks of all the exercises we do. Of course there's variation, and you should go and experiment with it, you know. In my club, we don't do a lot of squats. We do, but people get used to it, right? So now we do all this kind of stuff. It's more fun, alright, you know. And we do like, what?
They're really good though. I used to do them for my MCL.
Yeah, you know, skate squats, right, lovely. Yeah? But if I sort of ask most of you do right now, like this, which is fine, because that tells you that you're really used to something you follow. So you can progress it, but understand the fundamentals of what you're looking for. You're looking for good skeletal alignments. Always, yes? So we bang on about good posture. Your exercises. Yeah? Don't accept crappy exercise for it. What will happen is, it just escalates, right? Then eventually, what is going to happen is, they may not get a bad back from doing jitsu throwing, but they'll get a bad back from doing crap burpees. Yeah? Okay? They may not get a bad knees from doing, you know, jitsu techniques, but landing badly, doing this all the time, or doing squats like this all the time, stupidness. Yeah? They'll get there, right? If you got somebody who cannot squat, yeah, they cannot squat, they've got a knee problem, does that mean they can't do the exercise? There's tons of exercises, right? They can do these. That was the posterior chain, yeah? Work these. Yeah? There's tons of exercises you can do. Right, so look at your class and go, it's not a fitness class, so you don't go, guys, but if you've got somebody who's wincing every time they do a lunge or a squat, you're not paying attention, guys, yeah? They're going to mess themselves up, and you're not going to have a student long term. Yeah? Doesn't mean, you know, if they're pussies, you should slap the side of the head. You know, that's what we're looking for, right? The purpose of this is to make the people perform better, okay? Make them more kinesthetically aware of what's going on with their bodies. Right? This is fairly simple. Where you're going to put your legs, a lot of you can't do it. You know, you can't think about where you put your legs like this in a simple squat exercise. Real difficult. So do this, guys. Okay. So you start with baby steps. The second thing is prehab. Okay, with the idea that they're stronger, they're less likely to injure. But that also means the exercise shouldn't injure. Yeah? One last thing we haven't touched on, right? Shoulders. Most flexible joint. Everybody do this. Okay? Now, how many of you lean your head that way? What does that say?
Yeah, but I don't.
Impingement there, right? Impingement there, right?
There.
Okay? You do how many of you do that? No. Keep your head. Don't try to force it. Just there. Okay? Look. Most people will do this. They want to go deeper, they'll do this. They go to hyperextension, they'll stick their rib out, so they go fast. Like gymnastics, all that kind of stuff, right? We don't want that, we just want this. This is your range of movement right now. Okay? Yeah? Look, don't lean your head towards it. Doing this, right? So, shoulder health, okay? This is how we check it. So can you do this without pain? How far can you go? Is it equal? Alright? Keep your ribs down, ribs down. Okay, any problems? No? Pain? Discomfort? Go back. Now, You do this. Yeah, right? Bang. Boom, right? Okay? You do this. Like this. Right? Any pain, discomfort? No? Okay? Now, massive lack of mobility and flexibility on the body, right? Alright? Just an accident waiting to happen. Accident waiting to happen. Okay? Last one. How about that? Raise your elbows high, in pain or in stiff. There, see there. Okay, there. Right? Shoulders. Shoulders are a blister of a joint, to put it in technical terminology, right? Because it has so much mobility, yeah? It has so many muscles and so many tendons and ligaments, so it's very, very complicated. Yeah? What you need to do is what your issue is. Is your issue mobility? Is your issue strength? Because you can do a lot of strength. Okay? Yes? It's beyond the scope of us. We couldn't figure out a good shoulder exercise to put on this way. It's just too complicated. Right? You got a military press, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't do everything, right? Okay? Lateral row, it ain't gonna affect everything, right? Okay? This ain't gonna affect everything, right? So, go away and learn about your shoulders, right? Mobilise it and then be healthy. Right? A lot of thoracic extension work, guys, a lot of row float loading, all that kind of stuff. Get flexible. Any questions? Rep schemes, okay? You look at the class and you go, they can do this. Yeah? Look at your class, the person here can't do it. Go there. Depends on what your class is, right? Does that make sense? Yeah? Now, if you want to make a spirit test, spirit, do groundwork, man. No, seriously, do something that doesn't require a lot of technical ability. Squat thrusting requires technical ability. Push-ups requires technical ability. Right? Squats, when you get good at it, doesn't require so much technical ability. But at the beginning, okay? Burpees, technical ability. Push back and yeah? Okay? Questions?